Javed Ansari joins me now from the Headlines Today newsroom. Javed, we've heard from Sonia Gandhi. She's clearly said in no uncertain terms that caste quotas stay, but at the same time backing Janardhan Dwivedi partially. Would you say that is with an eye on the elections?
Look, this is not something new. In the 2009 manifesto, the Congress has stated that while we support the present form of reservations for the OBCs, SCs and STs, we would also like a criteria for the economically backward amongst all communities. And that's what she's reiterated, perhaps out of fear that this, in the election year, Janardhan Dwivedi's statement could be misconstrued, and she's tried to limit the damage as quickly as possible.
Thanks so much for that, Javed. Also joining us from the Congress party is Randeep Singh Surjewala. Mr. Surjewala, thank you so much for joining me on the show. We also will have Yoga Guru Ramdev joining us, as well as Sudhanshu Trivedi from the BJP and Sabir Ali from the JDU. Mr. Surjewala, Sonia Gandhi says, in the statement that just came out a short while back, she said that caste quotas will stay. Now, your senior leader, Janardhan Dwivedi, says that reservations along caste lines has been done by vested interests. Then Rahul Gandhi speaks of equality of merit and parity. I am confused. Is the Congress trying to confuse ahead of the elections?
Maru, I think we clarified that in the official press conference of the Indian National Congress today, and now none less than Congress President has spoken. Let there be no ambiguity. Congress Party conceived and ensured that the Constitution under Article 15 and 16 has a provision for reservations. Castes have also been identified as class by Supreme Court successively right up to Indira Sahni's case. The reservation as it exists today for scheduled castes, for scheduled tribes, for backward classes and other backward classes, we are supportive of that. We conceived it, we implemented it, we continue to support it. There is no question of any other view, and I think Congress President has amply clarified it. As for those wanting reservation on economic criteria, in our 2009 manifesto, as Mrs. Gandhi has said, Congress Party has said that we will work towards ensuring creation of a mechanism by which such people who are deprived economically can also be considered, and I'm sure it's part of a larger debate. But we don't want to touch, Maru. Just 1 second, Maru.
Yeah.
There is no way that Congress is supporter of either abrogation or alteration of the existing structure of reservation at all.
Okay, then explain this to me. Sonia Gandhi, in that statement that has just been released, also says that in 2009 manifesto, the UPA, the Congress party, made a promise that economically backward classes will also be brought at par with the others. What has happened in that regard? At the same time, the Congress is pursuing a minority sub-quota. The Congress is supporting reservation and promotion for SC/STs and appears favorably disposed towards reservation of Jats as well. All that is being done to perpetuate quota, but what has been done of that 2009 promise? So perhaps you might, it might be wise to listen to what Janardhan Dwivedi has said.
Maru, we have to look at it in a particular perspective. Reservation was conceived and implemented by constitution framers, including Pandit Nehru, Baba Sahib Ambedkar, Sardar Patel and others, on account of ensuring a certain level of equality for centuries of subjugation and oppression. That reservation has now come into play by executive orders. In 2008, Congress also introduced a bill to ensure that it gets a statutory framework. Irrespective of that, the Supreme Court has recognized the right of government to provide these reservations.
Okay,
reservations were also provided to backward classes and OBC.
No, I want to come in at this point because you mentioned Jawaharlal Nehru, and on the 27th of June 1961, he wrote to the chief ministers of the day. You admire him enormously. He said on that day, I dislike any kind of reservations. If we go in for any kind of reservations on communal and caste basis, we will swamp the bright and able people and remain second rate or third rate. This is Jawaharlal Nehru. The moment we encourage the second rate, we are lost. And then he adds pointedly, this way lies not only folly, but also disaster. This is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru.
Can I answer that, Maru? Maru, yes, absolutely. Nobody is disagreeing with Pandit Nehru, but you also must realize that certain castes, by virtue of being that caste, constitute a class for purposes of Article 15 and 16. And that is an analogy that has been upheld by the Supreme Court. Because you belong to a particular caste, in terms of social and educational backwardness, you constitute a particular class. And that class is per se entitled to reservation. So it's not caste alone, caste constitutes a class. And that was upheld by the Constitution bench, not only in the Keshavananda Bharati, but much later in Indira Sahni, the famous reservation case. As qua economic reservation, or as qua granting benefits to those who are economically deprived, it is an ideal on which all political parties across political spectrum need to sit together, work out a formula.
But a very valid point has been raised by Janardhan Dwivedi. He's saying when the Constitution upheld it, when the courts looked at it, it was about social justice. But today there is a difference between social justice and casteism, and I want to bring in Sabir Ali at this point. Isn't what Janardhan Dwivedi is saying correct? Isn't there a huge difference between social justice and casteism? And the point that he makes is that the reason why that has not happened so far, that we don't have social equality, is because vested interests like your party want that process to continue, and even his own party for that matter. Sabir Ali.
Yeah, see, there is two things what the Janardhan Dwivedi has said today. Who has stopped to doing what he is speaking today? Last from out of 68 years, 60 years they have ruled. Today he has woke up and suddenly he is saying this kind of there should be a reservations. If that is the parameter, who has stopped doing last from 10 years? Forget the past. And he was part and parcel of the government. He was one of the closest members, scholars of the Mrs. Sonia Gandhi ji, as well the Rahul Gandhi ji. Who has stopped? This is all I can say is just political propaganda.
Sudhanshu Trivedi, do you also think this is all poll posturing? Janardhan Dwivedi says one thing, Sonia Gandhi backs him partially.
Yes, of course. I am also astonished why Congress party is raking up these type of issues on the eve of elections. To a certain extent, I agree with Mr. Sabir Ali that what they were doing in the last 10 years, if they were having this type of opinion. Now on the particular subject, I can say it is having three dimensions. One is a caste-based reservation, other is the economic criteria, and third is ensuring benefit to all the castes included. I would like to ask what Congress has done for such a long stay in power to ensure all those three things. We are not against any economic criteria which is to be implemented. But the caste is a reality, and caste-based reservation should continue if we want to have an homogeneous and development of all sections of society. But I agree to this point that there are certain castes and there are certain classes both in SC and OBC which are still deprived with the actual benefits. No government other than BJP has taken any initiative. I would like to remind, in 2001, the UP government of BJP has taken an initiative to segregate those castes which has not yet got any benefit out of the reservation, and we tried to provide some special benefit to those which were identified as most backward and most Dalit. But unfortunately, Congress and other parties who are trying to become the champion of Dalits and OBCs have not done anything. I would not like to name the castes, but there are certain castes which can say what is our share. The famous phrase of Mr. Kashiram, jiski jitni sankhya bhari, uski itni bhagidari. In both the sections, OBC and SC, there are numerous castes which are having enormous number, but they have not got the actual benefit.